Well, I'm on the outside of said dome here, and I'm going to work on this bit over here. Now, right here is where, on the inside it's pretty much a straight diagonal, but on the outside it is a rounded bit. So I'm going to bring this up a ways and build my roof off of that, I think. I'll probably even have to knock this up one as well. So, go ahead and jump down here and get started on this mess. Knock this out of the way, and that out of the way. Because I want it up to about that height. And I'll make the wooden roof sticking out from that spot there. And that should look pretty good when I'm done. Hopefully I can make a good roof with the proper design on something this big. I hope it turns out right. It should, but you never know. Alright, there we go. And a whole bunch of stone. Actually, I need to go and smelt a whole bunch more stone after this, because I'm going to need some more for putting a top on that roof. On top of the dome here. Probably for something like that. It takes so much stone for this project, it's nuts. Alright, there we go. It also takes a whole crap ton of wood. It's a lot of wood. Yeah. Alright, whoa, almost fell off. Okay, let's see, this is looking good there. Now, let's see if I can make something roofy. Yeah. I don't know if that's a yeah statement, but whatever. Anyway. There we go. And I want this to stick out a ways. I'm going to leave this spot open so I can get up, but I'm going to try to make this stick out properly, and hopefully this will work correctly. Something's a little off here. I think that there. Yeah, okay. I'll have to keep looking at this from afar until I get the edge right. That looks funny and flat. Okay, I might drop this down one block then. So, let's see how this works. Where's the edge? There's the edge. Alright, I think I might want to knock this bit and anything else that's sticking out off. And down a square. Hopefully this will still look and act correctly. I don't know about this block. Let's see. What do? Let's see. Well, I could possibly knock this off here. And put my roof on that. Good work. Put this here, there. Could work. See, that's not too bad. I think that's closer to how I want. Let's go look from a distance. I need at least some of this, if not all of it, to stick out further. And then we might be where I need to be. Let's see. If I want to put this here, not there. Not there. I probably also want something like that there. Okay. Which in that case, I would likely want to remove this block and knock it down one square. Alright, let's take a look, see what that looks like from a distance. Because your building process often goes through a lot of changes and iterations. That's closer. Okay. I'll probably leave it like that for the moment until I've got the whole entire rest of this thing roofed. And I put a roof on this too. And then I'll play with this a little bit more. But I'll probably start from right there. So the next thing I'm going to do to the top of this thing is cover all the stone. That's going to take a while. Any bits of stone that are sticking out, well, make them so they don't stick out. So, just do all this mess. Cover anything, everything, all the way to the top except not the top. So stop one short or so. I may even have to take off that one right next to the top. I don't know if it's going to stay there or not. Well, here's what it looks like so far. It's looking pretty good. Went ahead and covered that whole thing with the wood and fixed up the sides all the way around, make sure everything was right. Lit it up a little bit, and we're ready for the next step. I'm going to put one of those right here, but make it taller and change the roof a little bit, make a better roof if I can. Probably more pointed like that one. And just throw it right on top of this spot, pretty much. It's just going to be more or less a replica of this, except taller, and I'll change the top part, but this bottom part's going to be the same. So if you want to make that, just refer to an earlier video. So first thing I'm probably going to have to do is take off. Do I need to take anything off? I might end up removing this, but we'll see. I'll just start with the scaffolding and then build away. First ring of upside down steps, done. Ring of glowstone, stone, and half slabs is done. And the steps all around the outside is finished. It's completed. Okay, and next, this is where I'm going to be differing slightly. All these pillars are going to be in the exact same spot, but I'm going to make them a bit taller. Probably, I'm going to try 13 blocks tall. So it's going to be, this was 7, so it's going to be a little bit higher than that. And we'll see how this looks. Because these are half slabs, you're pretty much going to have to count to, see, 26. So 1, 2, 3, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Alright, finally, after a buttload of stone and stone slabs, we're ready for the next part. Finally! Alright, first thing I'm going to do is just ring this for now. I think this is what I was supposed to do. Just ring this with a bit of stone brick. And look down here, make sure I got the pattern correct. Honestly, I ought to be able to remember this. I'm pretty sure it goes just like that. And then I'll go back and check, make sure I'm not totally screwing everything up. I got the inside details on the top of the ring done. I just gotta do the outside now. Turned out a lot quicker this way because I measured up here and threw my dirt ring around the top and built from the top down, upside down with all this stuff. So stairs up the top with a handful of half slabs and stone half slabs right on that, and then a bunch of stone stairs right there, all in a row. Now to do the outside. Man, this takes a lot of dirt for scaffolding. Good thing it's cheap. Too bad the stone isn't. Bleh. Anyway. Ring completed. Around the outside anyway. And now to work on the top of the circle. I'm doing this a little differently than I did the others, I believe. And, well, the first part here is, this is a little bit of an oddball circle here, so I'm going to quickly transition it to the correct shape. So first thing I'm going to do is throw some stone right up in here, and then a little bit of stone here. Throw a little bit of scaffolding there, put that there, and let's see, actually, I think I want this to be stone. Throw some stone on that, and right here. And pretty much just do this all the way around. Hopefully it'll turn out correctly and still look good and everything when I'm done. There we go. Now, the big thing here was I wanted to quickly transition it from a circle with a 5 long side here to one with a 3 long side. So, like that. There we go. That should be good. I don't really know how this looks like from below, and probably I'm not going to be able to get a good view right away. Looks like I got something a little off here. Let me see. 2 and 2 and 2. Something's off right here, and I can't quite see it. I think it's something there. Yeah, I got something wrong. Ah, I see. Gotta remove this block here. I think this block here. There we go. That should be it. Alrighty, that should be the correct shape, size, and everything. Now let's throw the next one up. Get up here. Alrighty, next one, I believe, I think just goes right over top all this. This one here, I think, do I want to raise this up too? I think I do. Okay, I think I'm going to start raising these up too right away. So I'm just going to chuck another layer right on top of this one. And now for more circles. There's a lot of circles in my design. I like circles. Ah! Why'd you do that? Alrighty. Anyway. This thing is almost finished, and we can call this a video. Finally! So this circle is simple enough. 3 and then 2 and then 2. And then you're 3 again. All the way around. Okay, I've made that too tall as well. So next circle up has a funny L-shaped piece. And your set of 3. Just like that. All the way around. Again. Boy, I hope you guys like circles. But wait, there's more! Circles, that is. Alright, if you ignore the misclick, get out of here. Simple enough. This is 3, and then 1, and then 3. And I'm doing that too high as well. Call now and you'll get a square with the corners cut off, absolutely free! Simple, easy, almost done. After that, just another square. Right, y'all. And then I'm going to go take a look at it from below and make sure it's correct, and then if it is correct, I'm going to check my wood all over it. Yeah! And, let's see, a little bit of glowstone on the top. Chuck this right here, and this is probably going to be like 3 or 4 tall. Put it 3 for now and see what it ends up looking like later. Oh, wow. Shovel, thanks for just exploding on me right then. Alright, now to get in here, somehow or other. That might be a task. Yeah. Death. Nice view, eh? I'm just gonna light this up a nudge. Oh. Cat, you're in my way. And I hope these cats get fixed soon. They're a bit buggy. There we go. And that's looking pretty good. Very tall in here. Probably look better from below from a different angle. From here it just looks like a sudden incline up. But from way down below it ought to look great. But I'll have to catch that probably another time because I got all this in the way and it's going to take a while. Besides, I'm not done with this yet. Just to make this look a little bit smoother and, you know, look nice. Try to use dirt and it ends up being stone. I think I'm going to chuck an extra block right here. And I think that helps break this up a little bit to make it look just a nudge nicer. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Hopefully that'll look better from below too. Okay, next thing is to cover this entire mess with wood. Give it a nice wood roof on the top. So, pretty much just going to cover everything that's exposed. That's an exposed bit of stone and some nice jungle wood. That's going to take a little bit, a few minutes anyway. And this takes a lot of wood. Yeah. So, anyway, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to cover everything that's stone with wood first, and then I'll figure out what I want to do with the bits that stick out and stuff. Because I don't know how I want to do that exactly. Not just yet. I have some ideas, but they're not fully formed yet. I'm intersecting the cloud. One just passed by. Alright, up here... Whoa, cloud. Freaked me out. Okay, damn it, cloud, go away. I'm trying to see what I'm doing. You're in the way. Anyway. Pretty sky. I'm going to do it like so. Hopefully this is the correct height and everything. And I got a little extra glowstone I can throw on the top. And there we go. Now I gotta work on the outside. Ooh, I missed a spot. Anyway, after that, I gotta work on this outside bit and make it hang over some. Okay, well now for the outside rim. Basically, consider this a hat, and I'm making the rim of the hat. Pretty much just gonna chuck a couple blocks of wood around the outside on the bottommost spot, and then I gotta pretty much drop one square once. It should be more or less done after that. Then it should look like a jumbo hat on top of a building, more or less. That's the general idea I'm thinking here. That's what I was thinking when I made that too. Kind of like, you know, a giant witch's hat or some crap on top of a building. Now, I don't know if it'll look exactly or quite like that, but more or less. It gets me where I want it to be. I put a ring of dirt around the outside edge, and that's so I can affix blocks to it. And actually, I still want my axe. Okay, so now for the challenging part, fixing blocks to it without falling off. Boy. And it's going to require a lot of scaffolding. And hopefully not too many deaths. Fortunately, feather falling boots. Yay! Alright, well, here's how it looks from the outside when it's finally complete. That took a while. And I'll be glad to be able to work on the insides and other parts and things, because I got a lot of bells and whistles to throw in this thing. This is almost finished. Still gotta remove this, but here's what it looks like from below, and it looks quite nice. Yeah, that looks really nice. I'm gonna get out of here. And besides all that dirt, I gotta remove this wood right here. So I'm going to replace this here with some stone brick, I believe. Let's see, I got some of that right here. There we go. Stone brick in it. All the way around. And there's the final result. Got that ring around the bottom looking good. Now I went ahead and got rid of my scaffolding on the inside. Now we can take a good hard look at this whole mess. And it shouldn't actually be a mess anymore. That'd be nice. Just get my butt up here. Take a good hard look. Oop. Still gotta get rid of this. Oops. So there's a little bit of dirt. Now, I went ahead and put some glowstone in the corners here, and it makes a very nice look to it. You know. Oh, I actually died. Oops. There we go. Alright, well, there's what it looks like from below. Wow, that's quite nice. Zoom. You can see all up in there very well. You can see all this fantastic looking ceiling in here. It really looks impressive. Wow. And, wow. I'm glad this is finally built, though. This took so long. I've been working on this thing for like over a week total. I didn't work every day on it, so it's really been like a week and a half. Oy. So, see if I can get a nice far shot of this thing. Close. So we get up in some trees or something. I don't know. Get far away. Too many vines. I know. I got some ender pearls. And here we go. Oh, I hit this button here. Wow. That took a while. Still got a front door to throw on the thing. But I'm doing something special for that. And cloud right in the way. There is the thingy I built today. Looks really good. And you can see all the little bits and pieces here, all the different buildings that went into it. A whole bunch of different circles, big circles, little circles. Mostly just those two. This up here. I got a lot more to do to this. Obviously, all the insides, it's completely bare and empty right now. It's got no living quarters in it whatsoever. I got a lot of plans to put a lot of different things in there. Let's see if I can get a good shot from that tower. I can get over to it in one piece, hopefully. And well, I'll be making a bunch of different videos of the insides, like all the different bits and pieces of the insides I put in. A lot of them will be interesting, not just boring, hey, let's build a floor. No, I'm going to skip that. It's more along the lines of, hey, I got this awesome, neat system for storage. I got this whole bunch of secret entrances all over the place. This decorative library. This one of these buildings over here, I'm going to be putting a what would we call it? Something like a nature reserve or something. And let's see if I can get a good view of this on far. Hopefully that'll work. And let's see, hit this button here. There we go. Alrighty. Well, this has been a week and a half of work. I had to put all this stuff together. I've had a lot of contributors, especially, let's see, Charon gave me a whole lot of cobble, almost all the cobble in here. I got cobble from various bunch of other people too. Lord Randburg, I believe, gave me some as well. Busk Boys gave me a whole bunch of coal. And let's see, of course, thanks to Low for the server. He's a fantastic admin. And very, well, definitely thanks for anybody who has ever donated to the server, because if they hadn't, the server may not have been up for me to play on. So there's a lot of people that actually went into this in some manner or another, and some awesome final results can come from it. Just, get a good builder with a good idea and a whole bunch of people that'll help out with resources and stuff, and things go well. Well, I'll see you guys another day. Later.